Hi, welcome to another video. Get ready with your notebooks to make any notes, and if you need to, feel free to pause, rewind and watch again. So, in front of you there are some blocks representing different numbers, and to start with I was wondering if you could see any ones that we could group together, any ones that you think go together for some reason. Okay, hopefully you're seeing that there are some that do have a little orange square representing 1 and some that don't. So over here, these are the ones that don't have a little orange square, and on the right hand side these are the ones that do. Okay, so we've kind of grouped them a little bit there. Now what do the groups on the left, what do the numbers on the left have in common? Maybe it would help if I started to put them in order of size, and we might see some things that they have in common. How about now? Anything in common there? Well, what I can see is that that's 2, that's 4, that's 6, that's 8 and that's 10. Now that helps me appreciate that we've got a number there that's made out of one lot of 2. This number here is made from 2 2s. 6 is made from 3 2s. We've got 4 2s and 5 2s. So they're all in the 2 times table. Those numbers are all in the 2 times table. And these numbers here, well, these numbers I guess are not in the 2 times table because they're made out of a 2 and an extra 1. So we've got 3, 5 and 7, and these are not in the 2 times table. Well, another way to talk about numbers being in the 2 times table is to use the word multiples. If they're all in the 2 times table, then what you could say is that they're all multiples of 2. And if they're not in the 2 times table, then you could say that they're not multiples of 2. So the word multiple and times table are very much related. Let's look at another example. Okay, here we have some red pieces representing different numbers. What do these all have in common? What do they all have in common? Well, again, if I put them in order, we might see what they have in common. What they seem to have in common is that they're made up from 5s. You could say then that they're all in the 5 times table. And if you can say that they're all in the 5 times table, you can say that they're all multiples of 5. Here are some numbers that are not multiples of 5. 6. Here's another one. 7. Here's another one. 11. Those are not in the 5 times table, and so they're not multiples of 5. Hopefully we're getting an understanding of what multiples means. On this sheet I've got some numbers that are all multiples of 3. 9, 45, 6, 99, 3, 318, 6,000. They're all in the 3 times table, they're all multiples of 3. I wonder if you can think of some numbers that are not multiples of 3. Not multiples of 3, such as 5 is not a multiple of 3. 19 is not a multiple of 3. 200 is not a multiple of 3. Okay, that helps you maybe understand the difference between multiples and not multiples of a particular number. The final part of this video then is to look at not just multiples but common multiples. And common multiples are multiples of 2 separate numbers that are in common with each other. So for example, if we go back to multiples of 2, we've got 2, we've got 4, we've got 6, we've got 8, we've got 10. And we could go on, you know, the multiples of 2 obviously go on forever. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, on to infinity. The 5 times table starts with 5, so that's the first multiple of 5. The second multiple of 5 is 10, 15, and so on. Okay, so common multiples then will be where a number is in the common multiples of 2 and 5 will be where a number is in the 2 times table and the 5 times table. Or you could say then that it's a multiple of 2 and it's a multiple of 5. So are there any numbers that you can see that are multiples of 2 and multiples of 5 here in front of you? Good. You should have spotted then that 10 is a multiple of 2 that is also a multiple of 5. And in fact 15 is not, because it's not a multiple of 2. So the common multiple, or a common multiple, of 2 and 5 is 10. There are other common multiples of 2 and 5. For example, 20. 20 is a common multiple of 2 and 5. So we've got 20. 20 is in the 5 times table, so it's a multiple of 5, and it's a multiple of 2. So you would say that 20 is a common multiple of 2 and 5. Okay, that's the end of that video. Have a go at the questions below. Thanks for watching. Bye.